What's going on, y'all? It's your man, Big Brother Tucker. And I'm going to give you a little bit of insight about me that I don't think that I have mentioned before. And that is my love of sports. I do love my sports. But it seems like the mainstream media talking heads, all the leftists, want to turn my NBA, my NFL, and my other sports into a new game. So, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to.
You're a racist.
That's right, boys and girls. In this game, you're a racist. We see how the brain dead ass clowns, leftists, liberals, progressives, can take sports and use them as race baiting division. First up, we have The View. Y'all, I don't. Just check it out.
The only thing that would have made it better for me is, finally we know that black quarterbacks can lead teams. And are smart enough to lead teams. I would like to see.
I always knew that. That was never a question. We knew that. But, it takes people a minute to catch up.
How about some black owners?
That's right, y'all. Apparently, it was this Super Bowl that let people know that black folks can lead teams.
Huh?
The cumulative IQ of the women on View ranks somewhere between mayonnaise and dead roadkill. I just don't. They make my head hurt, y'all. First of all, sports lovers didn't give two shits that both the quarterbacks were black, and only one of them is far away black, the other one is mixed. We don't give a damn what race our quarterbacks are. We're looking for the best talent, the best team, and who wins the game. When you go to the sports books and put down money on the games, there's never a section saying this race versus this race or this black quarterback. None of that matters. It only matters to the people who want to race bait and create division in this nation among the common people. We don't care. Us sports fans don't give two flying We do not care. Secondly, and just as importantly, let me see if I can list the black quarterbacks that have played in Super Bowls. We have had 7 black quarterbacks to play the Super Bowl. Doug Williams, Steve McNair, Donovan McNabb, Colin Kaepernick, Russell Wilson, Cam Newton, Patrick Mahomes. But it wasn't until 2023 that all of a sudden we learned that black quarterbacks could take teams to Super Bowls. That lets you, they don't pay attention to shit. They just say shit to get the people riled up. They don't pay attention to a damn thing. They act like this is new. They do the same thing in Hollywood, but that's another rant for another time. But to say that that we just now open the public's eyes to black quarterbacks, I am here to tell you, sports fans don't give a shit about the color of their quarterback. We don't. We care on if he's good. That's it. It is all the outsiders. It's the outside influence, the mainstream media and the talking heads that do this. It's the propaganda that is promoted that puts emphasis on race of quarterbacks. Now, the next thing is this one. Speaking of the Super Bowl, what's that boy's name? Eric Bieniemy. He is the offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs. The part that is the most irritating is that there are so many people stressing that the reason that he is this proclaimed offensive coordinator and hasn't had a head coaching position is because he's black. That's right. The NFL will not hire you, according to some of these ass clowns. They will not hire you if you are black. Yet there are other people that tell a different story. Like, check out this former NFL player who played under Eric Bieniemy, what he had to say about why he isn't hired.
What's his value? What makes him a good offensive coordinator? See, the problem is a lot of these people that go on social media, oh, he should be the guy for the job. They haven't played there. They're not in the locker room. I've been in the rooms where he's coaching, and he has nothing to do with the pass game at all, right? When the plays are designed, that's Andy Reid. When you talk about offensive coordinators, I can tell you what makes Brian Daboll with the Giants a very, very good coordinator. I can tell you what Andy Reid or Doug Peterson. But when I asked about Eric Bieniemy, what makes him good? When we watch the film or practices and we correct the wide receivers, the running backs, the quarterbacks, He doesn't talk in there. Andy Reid talks in there. He may say things to the running back because he's an ex-running back coach. I get that. But he has no real responsibility. Now you go from the Chiefs, where you can hide behind Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid. Hey, then you go to the Washington, where you got to call plays. You got to run the meetings. You got to run the installs. The last issue I have with him is what makes Andy Reid so great, not the play calls, which we see that, which, I mean, that's one of it. But the other thing is like adapting to the players. Well, beginning me, my first practice, I couldn't believe it. He dog coaching, he dog cussing the players. I'm like, and not just the regular players, Kelsey, other players. So it's like, it's hard for me. I'm rooting for him because he's a black coach, and I love to see black coaches win. Also, he's a running back coach. Running back coaches don't never get a chance to be offensive coordinators. The last one was like Anthony Lynn. So I want that to do well for him. But if I have to do my job and be honest, my thing is just where is the true value at?
Is it have anything to do with him being black, in your opinion? Obviously, you ain't Roger Goodell. You don't know.
You know what? Absolutely not. But people want to win. The color thing, I get it. It should be more black coaches. I definitely believe that. But if you come from the Chiefs, they want to win. It has nothing to do with the color barrier at all.
There are also other little tidbits and things out there about Mr. Bieniemy. They say he's not a great interview. There has to be something going on to where he is not hired. And instead of looking at all these things, listening to somebody who played under him, it all comes down to he's not hired because he's black. Oh, okay. There are some out there that are saying it's the NFL is racist as a whole because how do you have a league that's upwards of 75% black and you don't have many minority coaches? Let's play with that a little bit. Let me ask that question another way. Instead of focusing on the league being so predominantly black and so few black head coaches, how about we flip it? Why aren't we asking where are all the white players at? I mean, if we're going to play the race game, let's play it all the way. Let's not bullshit ourselves. Y'all are worried about how it is an unbalanced, an uneven ratio of minority coaches to minority players. Well, how about we get some more white players in the game then? Oh, y'all don't ask that part. So you're cool with it being only one way, which is kind of the definition of racism. Kind of, I said. Kind of. If you're only going to look at race to your advantage instead of looking at it as a whole. I'm asking the question. They never seem to flip it the other way and just shut the fuck up. My question was, well, if you're so concerned about there being so many black players and so few black coaches, well, how about we get some more white players in there? Oh, y'all don't want to talk about that part? Y'all don't want to address that part? Okay. Then, as I said a second ago, shut the fuck up. Because sports is very much a meritocracy. It is the ultimate competition between two opposing sides that are simply trying to win. No race, no religion, no politics on that damn field. It's about who's better that day. That's all. You outsiders, stay the hell out of our games. Wait. Stop right there. That was a sample. You want the whole entree? Follow us on our podcast, Free Mind Thinkers. You can find us where you pick up any and all your favorite podcasts. That includes Amazon Music, Pandora, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. Until next time, y'all take care of yourselves and always dare to think differently.